Welcome, fans, to another presentation of Averett Women's Soccer, featuring your Cougars going up against the Pride of Greensboro. The Cougars come in with a record of 2 wins and 5 losses. Greensboro comes in undefeated, not a speck on their record, 6 wins, no losses. Cougars definitely looking to get the win here. We're going to take a quick break, let the national anthem play, and I'll bring you the starters for each team, and we'll kick off this non-conference soccer game. And we are back here again. A beautiful day here at Daly Field. It's not too terribly hot outside. Not gonna rain. No more Hurricane Florence gonna ruin our day. But I do have the starting 11 for each team. First, the Pride of Greensboro. Number 2 be Madison Karch. Number 3 is Brittany Daly. Number 5 is Angela Niles. Number 7 is Keely Catarino. Number 9 is Anna Ray Perselli. Number 15 is Natalie Habich. Number 22 is Emily Lewis. Number 26, Kelsey Emmerich. Number 33 is Samantha Whip. Number 35, Sydney Moss. And number 50, Isabella Cross. And now the starting 11 for your Averett University Cougars. Number 0 will be Bailey Brown in goal. Number 6, freshman Bella Amarillo. Number 7 is Emir Redden. Number 9, senior Caitlin Barber. Number 10 is sophomore midfielder Emily Metter. Number 14 is senior Rosa Morales. 16, freshman Adriana Perez. Number 17, freshman Thania Hernandez. Number 19, senior Laura Cowan. Number 20 is freshman Ashley Rulo. And 27, senior Linnea Mayer. And this team is young for the Cougars. A lot of freshmen. And, again, that does cause for some mistakes at times, some rookie mistakes, making that transition from high school to the collegiate level of play. Just got to get used to a higher level of soccer. But that does bode well for the Cougars for the next 3 to 4 years, as these girls will build chemistry over the next few years. Maybe even a conference championship in that time. Greensboro owns the all-time series advantage between each side, as the Pride have won 3 of the past 5 contests. And so Greensboro holding possession at the start of this game. A little tussle for the ball here, and it looks like Averett will win. So here we go with the Cougars. Let's see if they can make some smart passes. Pass cut out by Greensboro, but here we go with a through pass all the way up to the left wing. And cross tried to get whipped into the box, sent out of bounds. And that will give Greensboro a corner kick. So just like that, in under a minute, Greensboro already getting a corner. Looks like it's going to be number 15, Natalie Habich, to take the corner. Ball sent in, and she did find the head of one of her teammates, but couldn't find the angle that she wanted to send it towards goal. So nothing too terrible for Bailey Brown, the all-time leader in saves here at Averett. So here's Greensboro playing those long balls again. I'm wondering if they will continue that in this game, trying to get it out to the left wing into the corner for a cross. Brown sends it deep. And Greensboro had possession early on, but here's the Cougars. And cleared out by Greensboro. This will be Lauren Cowling. Trying to get to it, just no luck. Cut out by Morales. The Cougars battling, just couldn't hold on to it. So here's Greensboro. Playing across top of the box, couldn't find the teammate she was looking for. And that ball will roll out of bounds, so a throw in for the Cougars. So here's Morales. Trying to find a teammate. Throw-ins seem easy, but always way harder than it looks. Greensboro, some nice passing here. Redding able to get in. Ball still live. I think the players thought there might have been a foul called, but the ball was still live. So Greensboro back on top of it. And played into the corner area. And a ground crosser sent in. Cougars desperately need to get the ball out of the box. And Bailey Brown with a nice save. Brown always so light on her feet, light on her toes, ready to save the ball at a moment's notice, as you have to be as a goalkeeper. And so here's Greensboro back inside the box, and Bailey Brown, another great save. Brown definitely a leader on the field here for her team. One of the absolute best keepers in all of the conference. And if the Cougars can get a hold of the ball here, they are in good position, as it looks like they might have had the numbers to make something happen. But possession will be given to Greensboro. So here we go with Greensboro again. And it looks like they will continue to play wide into the left area of the field. Corner kick for Greensboro. And this time it will be Samantha Whip to send it in. And a good job there from Barber. Able to get it out. And Whip tried to send it back into the box, but sends it behind the goal. Brown will get a goal kick. Let's see if she can find a Cougar here. Nothing going so far. And I think Cowling might be able to get to this. Oh, and she got to the ball but tripped up. The ball might have taken a weird bounce. And here's Greensboro again inside the box. And what an absolute shot from outside of the box. That is number 9, Anna Ray Purcelli. The junior out of Wilmington, North Carolina. Outside of the box, she turned and let it rip and found the top corner of the goal. Greensboro up 1-0 here against Averett. And if you're Bailey Brown, you cannot get down on yourself. And I believe Kirsten Clancy will be checking into the game now. I mean, if you're Bailey Brown, that's an absolute banger of a shot. She put it top corner, and Brown just absolutely couldn't get her hand to it if she wanted to. Clancy into the game. She's naturally a center back defender, but she can definitely play up well into the midfield, into the attack for the Cougars. She does have a strong leg, and Purcelli showing the foot skills. Purcelli. Greensboro keeps possession of the ball. They keep fighting through it. And off the bar, right over the hands of Bailey Brown, and it does hit the bar and ricochet out. This Cougar defense is going to definitely have to look to keep Greensboro out of the box, as when they get anywhere near the box, they are a danger to put it towards the net. Ball out of bounds again. Possession back to Greensboro. Another throw in. Cougars able to knock it away. Greensboro, some great defense there to get the ball back. And a bad pass as Perselli was asking for a through ball. And Clancy will just clear it out for a throw in Greensboro. And it looks like a foul might have been called against Greensboro, so a free kick for the Cougars. And ball's probably going deep down the field as it does, down the sideline, finding Redding. And again, that ball taking a bad spin or bounce, that Greensboro player. Glad to see her get up after taking a spin on the ball like that. And what a turn there. But again, nothing going. Great defense there from Morales. And Clancy taking that one to the chin. That never feels good. And the Cougars, again, have the numbers. If they can get the ball here, they have the numbers that could possibly put something in the net. Cowling steps up. Does not get the ball. And here's Berselli making the pass. And they let it rip from outside of the box, but off the top of the field goal post for football. So another goal kick for Brown. And the Cougars with some great defense. Let's see if they can get a hold of the ball. And a foul will be called. A free kick will go to Greensboro. I don't know if Redding knew that the Greensboro player was there necessarily, but she turned around and ran into her, and that does concede a free kick. And actually, the free kick will go to the Cougars, excuse me. I thought it might have been against Redding, but it might have been something else on the field I didn't have my eyes on. Let's see what the Cougars can do with the ball here. Great defense against Perselli, but her foot skills. She is showing that she does have 5-star skills. And here goes the Cougars. I thought that pass might have gotten through, but they'll play it deep anyway, scooped up by Kelsey Emmerich. And again, some more great defense there by the Cougars. So here we go with the throw in for the Pride. So that foul called against the Cougars, and this is in better position, this free kick is. As Mayer could possibly put this into the box and find the Cougar. And she does just that. Can she find a Cougar? Ball knocked out of the box. Let's see. Thought the Cougars might have been able to step up on defense, but here goes Greensboro. They have 3-on-4 numbers, but what a pass. And Brown trying to get to it. And Rosa Morales able to stay in goal and save her team. That is a scary situation to be in if you're a goalkeeper. If you jump to go get the ball and ball bounces off your arms and the attacker's still there. Clancy able to get to it, makes a smart pass. Greensboro slowly but surely making their way towards the goal. Not in any rush at all. What a pass. And ball cleared out by the Cougars. It will be a goal kick. Or a free or throw in, excuse me, I'm sorry. Throw in from Greensboro. Can they whip it in? They do, but they don't find another Pride member. So let's see if the Cougars can counterattack. Ball being bounced around back and forth. No team showing clear possession as Brown will drag that ball back into the box and pick it up. Throw in for the Cougars. And Clancy sends that ball forward, but no Cougars able to advance that ball towards the goal. So here's the Pride again. And that ball sent through. Can Brown get to it? And a good job of Bailey Brown to come out. Courageous of her, that is. She had to attack that with her leg and wasn't able to get to it with her hands. But smart move, as that ball would have hit the ground and Greensboro would have taken a shot. See if the Cougars can make the smart passes to keep possession. And Porcelli with another great pass to get it to the left corner. And almost another great pass from Greensboro. Goal kick for Brown. And great defense there from the Cougars. And again, some more great defense. That's number 20, Ashley Rulo. And Clancy able to cut that pass out. Great anticipation by her. Redding trying to move past her defender. Clancy again, some great defense. Another free kick for the Cougars. This ball can be put in good position. See if they can make something of it. So sub in for Greensboro will be a goal kick. After the Cougars saw net and shot for the net, but not able to make the connection. The Cougars are in there attacking half of the field. Let's see what they can do with it. Smart pass from Morales to Clancy. Clancy finding Redding. What a pass from Clancy. Redding sending it into the box, but nothing comes of it. And what a pass from Clancy to have her eyes up. And another goal kick for Greensboro. And what a first touch there. To get the ball down and taking a shot was Emily Metter. A sophomore midfielder took that right to the solar plex. If that doesn't knock the wind out of you, I don't know what will. That ball was moving full speed. But it does look like she's okay and ready to play, so. Ball back in play. And Morales able to get in and knock that ball out of bounds. It looked like she wanted to kind of set that ball at her feet and make a play on it. So a timeout called. We'll take a break here with them. We'll be back here. 22:07 left. Greensboro up 1-0. We are back in play here at Daly Field. Let's see if the Cougars can get something going after the timeout break. And way to fight off her defender. They're going to call a foul, actually. So a free kick for Greensboro. This can be put in a good spot. Ball sent in. And it does find a Pride member. Found two, actually, in the box, but they couldn't make anything happen. Great defending by the Cougars. And Kirsten Clancy, another nod of good defense. So another corner kick for Greensboro. This will be corner kick number 3. And great defending by the Cougars once again off the corner. Ball rolls out of bounds. Will be a throw-in for Greensboro. So Greensboro on the move once again, able to find people in the box. Morales able to get a foot in. And the ball will sail over the goal. And so Greensboro on the move once again. They play into that left wing area where they're so comfortable. Ball sent into the box. And back towards goal, and Brown able to turn it away. So another corner for Greensboro as Brown had to lay it all on the line to push that ball away from the net. Ball sent in. And Brown able to grab a hold of it as it was sent back towards her. Like it had a little bit of backspin on it. And neither team showing clear control of the ball right now. Just kind of back and forth. And the Cougars, can they make something happen here? And Greensboro able to knock it back down the field into their benefit. Greensboro connecting a couple of passes, putting something together. And Morales able to turn it away and push it backwards. So another corner setting up for the Greensboro Pride. Thania Hernandez, number 17, playing up in the attack for the Cougars, was able to get her first collegiate goal against Randolph. It's always good to break the ice, be able to get more. So this will be Samantha Lopez on the corner. She sends it up with some good air, but back behind the goal, so no use for anybody in the box. Bailey Brown will pick it up and get another goal kick, probably send it down the field so our attackers can get to it and maybe make some good passes and put a ball in the back of the net. The Cougars battling for the ball, but Greensboro will win possession. I think Clancy will be the one making decisions on where this ball goes, and it'll be a throw-in for the Pride. They are in good position. Ball sent into the box, but great defense. I believe that was Clancy again, able to get her foot to it. So another goal kick for Bailey Brown. Another throw in for Greensboro. And here's Greensboro. Can they make something happen? And the ball does go into the back of the net, but I believe there was a foul called before it happened. And I know Bailey Brown is saying, thank you, sir, because she was put in a very bad position, having to guard two people at once. So Cowling on the throw. And what a pass to find Rosa Morales, as both players play all the way into the bench. Thankfully, nothing extravagant happened. Both players able to get right back up and get back onto the field. And so here's Hernandez on top of the ball. Let's see if she can make something happen. Greensboro trying to send that ball back into the box and get another point here. But again, a good clearance by the Cougars. And a great ball. And Greensboro able to get another goal. Bailey Brown put again in another bad position. That makes it 2-0 for the Pride. I believe that goal was scored by number 22, Emily Lewis. And actually, that was number 32, excuse me. Katie Amizi. Free kick for the Cougars at about half field. A little bit behind. Clancy can put this ball into the box. No Cougars on the other end of that pass. Throwing for the Cougars. Cougars definitely looking to string something together here so they can get some points on the board finally, or even just get some confidence boosters, get a couple of shots at goal. And so here we go again. Greensboro back in their attacking third. And the story of the game, Greensboro passing it to the left, sending it into the box. And here's Greensboro again, running straight through the defense here and sending it into the box. Bailey Brown able to get her hands to it. A foul called. Averett will get another free kick. And I definitely think Coach McTeague's message at halftime is going to be, let's just complete passes, ladies. It doesn't matter if we go forwards and backwards and forwards. Let's just complete passes to people in yellow or white jerseys, excuse me. I think that has been our biggest mistake so far this game, is just the inability to complete passes to the next woman. And scooped up by Emmerich. And a foul called, so a free kick for the Cougars. Let's see, can we make something happen? That shot sent into the box, but Emmerich able to put her hands on it and grab it for her team. And so here's the Cougars actually stringing together something nice. And that will be a foul called. So another free kick for the Cougars as they were completing passes and keeping it in their half of the field. Clancy will take this free kick and send it into the box. And so the Cougars trying to complete something together there. Ricocheted off the back of a Pride member's head. So possession goes to Greensboro for the throw in. Under 5 minutes to go, just under 4.5 to go. Greensboro leads 2-0 so far. And here's Greensboro. No one in sight to defend. Clancy's trying to get back. Brown tried to step up and no help at all. Greensboro, another goal. I think the Cougars might have lost her in translation. And squeaked past the defense there. 3-0. Greensboro up. So throw in for the Cougars in their half of the field after some good defending. And the Cougars Might be able to set something up nice here. Greensboro able to. I thought the Cougars might have been able to get something going. Greensboro able to cut it out. That last goal by Bauza. And Greensboro will get to throw in favorable position. Just 2 minutes to go in this first half. Another throw for Greensboro. Minute and a half remaining. Greensboro goes into the box. Great defense by the Cougars. So just 1 minute remaining. And again, I believe the message at halftime is just going to be complete passes, ladies. Throw in for the Cougars. Let's see if they can make something happen here before the half ends. And just 10 seconds to go. I believe this ball is just going to keep getting thrown in and kicked out.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
So at the end of one half, Greensboro leads it 3-0. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back here on the Averett Sports Network to bring you the second half of play here. Your Cougars versus the Greensboro Pride.
Hi, I'm Grayson Eaton with soccer player Bailey Brown. What were you like in high school?
I was the athletic nerd in high school.
What was the last thing you watched on TV?
Big Brother.
How old were you when you started playing soccer?
I was 5.
What was the name of your first coach?
Richie Drew.
What's your major?
I'm a double major in biomedical science and health psychology.
What inspires you?
My parents.
What are you known for?
Known for being the nerd.
What's something interesting about you?
I like to hike a lot.
What's your favorite food?
Mexican.
What did you do fun over the summer?
I babysat my 2 baby cousins that are 2 and 6 months old.
What is one of the weirdest questions you have been asked?
My family's from West Virginia, so I've been asked if my cousins are married.
Describe your team in 3 words.
Young, fun, and energetic.
Hi, I'm Grayson Eaton with soccer player Bailey Brown. What were you like in high school?
I was the athletic nerd in high school.
What was the last thing you watched on TV?
Big Brother.
How old were you when you started playing soccer?
I was 5.
What was the name of your first coach?
Richie Drew.
What's your major?
I'm a double major in biomedical science and health psychology.
What inspires you?
My parents.
What are you known for?
Known for being the nerd.
And so here we go. Half number 2. Greensboro does lead at 3-0. And Morales able to get in and cut that pass out. And it looked like Callan might have been trying to find Redding streaking down the sideline there. Cougars doing a good job of maintaining that high-powered Greensboro offense. So here's the Cougars. Let's see if they can string together a couple of passes. Morales on the sideline. She sends it down to Perez. And Greensboro has to clear it out. Throw in for the Cougars, and they're attacking third of the field. Cougars doing a great job offensively so far. A vast improvement on the second half. Clancy will step up to cut that pass out. Callan gets a hold of it, sends it to Redding. And Redding trying to take that big touch and get past her defender. The ball will be scooped up by Emmerich. And there are 2 players down on the field. Just 1 player from Greensboro now. And the ref is going to stop the match here. We hate to see any injuries for any team. And I think the staff will come out and look at her. And hopefully she can get up under her own power. We'll take a break and be right back here on the Averett Sports Network. And so she is up and moving. Again, that's what we love to see. We hate to see anyone get hurt. She's able to get up and walk off the field under her own power. So the ball cleared out, so that it's played back to Greensboro. And that shot sent at goal. Nothing coming of it. Bailey Brown way too good for a shot like that to get through. And so here's Redding. Can she make the correct pass? And she does. And the Cougars look like they were stringing this together something good there. And Redding trying to thread the needle there. And here's Greensboro. Callan able to cut it out. What a great step from Callan, able to get a foot in and disrupt that pass. And neither team showing clear possession here. Back and forth we go with the ball like a game of kickball. And Greensboro finally getting possession of it. And again, Cowling there to intercept. So here we go with Greensboro again. Into their attacking third. Ball sent into the box and way over back behind the goal. So to be come out for a goal kick for Bailey Brown. Greensboro fighting to keep control of possession here. And that will be a foul called, so a free kick will be given to the Pride. A couple of substitutes for the Pride before they get with their throw in. And a great contest there by the Cougars. It's Emily Metter stepping in and getting that ball away. But here's Greensboro once again. And Bailey Brown was going to be able to get to this ball. I thought that ball was going to be able to find its way through to the Pride, but luckily for the Cougars, it did not. Clancy back on top of the ball. Let's see what she can do with it. And I believe the Cougars do have possession. And they'll flip field trying to find Redding, but instead find a Greensboro member. Ball sent into the box and into the back of the net. Brown couldn't judge it. And that came off of the head of McKaylee Boston, the freshman. Able to go near post, bottom corner. And that increases the Greensboro lead by one more. The ball trying to get through to Redding as she was streaking down the right side, but cut out by a Greensboro player. So the Cougars do get the throw in. And so Redding will get a free kick and good territory here. She's going to be able to put this into the box. She unfortunately finds a member of the Greensboro team. But the Cougars can still make something happen. And a string of good passes for the Cougars. Can they connect something offensively? And that ball cleared out, so the Cougars will get a throw in and be able to reset and get something set up offensively wise, maybe a certain play that they like here in their attacking third. And they are inside the box. Can the Cougars come up with something here? And they do get the goal. That's number 17, Tanya Hernandez. And she had a game on Wednesday where she scored, and she does put one in the back of the net today. And Hernandez, that could be the goal that the Cougars needed to tie this game up and even get the win. So the Cougars do get on the board, 4-1 here. And let's see if that's the momentum boost the Cougars needed. And here they go. Can they make the right passes? Hernandez keeps it on her foot. Can she stay with it? She does. And Hernandez looked like she landed really awkwardly on that leg. But she's going to stay in the game here. Free kick. And she's going to have to come out. Yeah, she battling for that ball. She landed extremely awkwardly on that leg that already has a brace on it. And she has come out of the brace. She's able to walk off on her own power, but I hope that it is nothing serious. So Redding on the free kick. Let's see if she decides to put this at goal or if she tries to put it in the box. And almost finding a head. She almost found Rulo's head there. Not quite tall enough was Rulo. So a goal kick coming up for the Pride. And the Cougars' ability to connect passes better in this second half has made a vast improvement again in this on their offense from the first half. And has allowed them to put a goal on the board. Throw-in goes to Greensboro, and they waste no time. They play quick. The Cougars still making them fight hard for the ball. Ball back out of bounds again. Cougars throw. Ball back out of bounds again. A Cougars throw. Back and forth they go. Cougars almost able to get a foot to it. Had they been able to get a foot to that, they might have been able to score as they had the numbers. I believe this will be another free kick for the Cougars in great territory once again. And Redding put that one towards goal. Great hands from Emmerich. Throwing for Greensboro after Collin comes in and cuts that pass out. And Redding playing some great defense there, trying to get her team the ball back. And they do end up with possession, so Collin going to throw. Another throw in for the Cougars as they move further down the field this time. And yet another throw in for the Cougars. And again, they're just taking their time moving down the field. And the Cougars have moved probably about a good 55 or 60 yards down the field here just off of throw-ins. No shortage of throw-ins this half, as we've had about 12 in a row. Greensboro turn. And it looked like Clancy might have hit the back of her head on another player. Clancy playing a little forward, actually in a center attacking mid-type position. Clancy, a really tough player, getting in there, battling for the ball. This will be another free kick for the Cougars. Again, in great position, just outside the box. Caitlin Barber, the senior, will take this free kick. And can the Cougars make something happen? That ball did land on the ground back behind the keeper, but she was able to turn around and put her hands on it. And here's Greensboro finding their way into the box. And Brown able to turn it around. And she was even able to get back up and try and defend another shot. Great job by Bailey Brown. Greensboro in their attacking half. Brown able to get her hands to it and scoop it up. Morales comes on for the throw-in for the Cougars. And I believe that is Tania Hernandez subbing in for Laura Cowling. So with her subbing, Kirsten Clancy will move back into a defensive position, and Hernandez will move forward into an attacking role. Here's Greensboro trying to get something to go, but that ball will find its way out of bounds. A timeout called, 21-36, 41 is the score. Hernandez able to get her team on the board. Let's see if the Cougars can come back in this one here at Frank R. Campbell Stadium. And so we're back here, 4-1 is the score again. Tania Hernandez able to get her team on the board here in this second half. Cougars have been playing exceptionally better in the second half. Morales, or excuse me, that wasn't Morales, but fighting for the ball was the Cougars. I believe that was Bella Amarillo. Cougars will play backwards. They do have possession of the ball. Both teams tussling for the ball. Neither team showing clear possession. And that ball just misses the top post of the goal. So here's the Cougars. Let's see if they can connect together some great passes and cut out by a Greensboro defender. Greensboro trying to find their way back into the box, and they do. Bailey Brown able to capture the ball. So a foul call. Greensboro will get the free kick. They play quick. Ball out of bounds, so throw in for Greensboro. And that ball looked like it was going to bounce in the favor of the Cougars, but nothing comes of it. Cougars still have possession. And that cross finds its way out of bounds. Throw in for the Cougars. Another free kick here. Again, the Cougars in great position for this free kick. And caught by the keeper. A great job by her, but there is a Cougar down. That is Linnea Mayer. And again, we're going to take a break until she gets off the field. We'll be back here at the Averett Sports Network. And Mayer up and off the field under her own power. That's good for her. Both teams back out on the field. I think she might have tripped over the goalkeeper during that free kick. A couple of subs for each team. Under 15 minutes to go. Score remains 4-1. The ball cleared out. So a throw in for Greensboro. Let's see if the Cougars can step in and get a foot to it. And Bailey Brown there playing the ball well. She was just about one-on-one winning a striker. So throw in for the Cougars, sends the ball into the corner. Collisions all over the place as both teams trying desperately to get the ball. So here's Greensboro Cougars trying to defend well. The ball will be cleared out for a throw-in for Greensboro. That ball kicked way into the stand, so a fan, if they were sleeping, they got a nice wake-up call there from that soccer ball. So another throw-in for the Cougars now. Under 10 minutes to go in this game. Let's see if the Cougars can make something happen. The next few games scheduled. They're going to play at Brevard, and then tomorrow they play at Brevard at 2 p.m., and then they're back home against North Carolina Wesleyan at 1:30 on the 29th, and then October 3rd they will be against Salem College, again at home at 4 p.m. And the Cougars are going to work this ball into a good position for themselves. So they're going to get a throw-in at about the football 20-yard line. And just couldn't keep control, so the ball possession goes back to Greensboro. And the Cougars sent that at goal from about the football 35. So under 7 minutes to go, about 6.5 minutes left in this ball game. The Cougars definitely looking to get back home, ice up, rest up, and get ready to play Brevard tomorrow. And that is the quick world of soccer. You can be back-to-back games, and you have to be ready for it. As that ball was whipped into the box and sent towards the goal, but just a little off target, but they're going to say it's a corner kick for the Cougars. Ball still in the box, being knocked around. I think it's going to go back for a goal kick, and it does. And Greensboro passing the ball well once again as they make a move towards the box, and they are in. Ground crosser sent in. That ball's in a weird spot. Bailey Brown able to grab it. So 3.5 minutes left. Greensboro will get a throw-in in their defensive half of the field. And Bailey Brown able to come up and get her hands to it. And the Lady Cougars showing good heart. Most teams down 4-1 with a minute 40 left would just give up and let the other team bounce the ball around. But these Lady Cougars are still battling. Still looking for another goal. If you're in the Danville area and you have nothing else to do today, come and check out Averett North Campus as they host Comic-Con. It's an all-day event, $10 to get in. It'll be Danville's first Comic-Con as we move under 1 minute to go. And homecoming for the Cougars also starts next week. So tons of cool events. Be sure to check out Averett.edu and AverettCougars.com, for a list of events. And Greensboro looking for another goal here. And just 30 seconds remaining. They are in the box and sending crosses in. So just 10 seconds remaining here.
9, 8, 7, 6,
We're unable to get our hands to it. So this game will end 4-1.
1, 0.
We want to thank you for joining us today. This is a Saturday, and you could be watching many other things, but you're here with me, and you're watching Averett Cougars women's soccer. So again, we want to thank you for joining us, and I want to wish you a very happy weekend here on the Averett Sports Network.